The first big event in my life that affected me was when I was younger, and my sister Alana, who was in 8th grade at the time, discovered that she had a tumor in her leg which grew to be the size of a baseball. From the start, my sisters and I have never really been that close because we naturally bump heads. But when my sister was told that she has a tumor, I was scared to death and worried about her life. The faith development theory by Fowler really applies to this situation. I was in stage 3 at this time and it is called synthetic conventional faith. And this stage involves acknowledging your faith but avoiding any conflicts or doubts that you may have regarding it. From day one, I was always told to believe in God no matter what and just to have faith and never doubt his abilities. I was afraid to doubt my faith simply because I thought God would be mad at me. So therefore, I just conformed to what my parents said about God and my faith. After 3 surgeries and months later in and out of the hospital, my sister was finally healed. Not only did this make my relationship with my sister stronger, but also my faith. The event was when I tried out for the cheerleading team freshman year. If you knew me in middle school, I was completely shy, introverted, and just all around quiet. And it surprised people when I wanted to try out for cheerleading. Trying out definitely helped me in many aspects, such as my confidence, my ability to talk to people, and perform in front of crowds. I came a long way from freshman year because it has changed my life so much. Freshman year, I was a nervous, shy cheerleader, but senior year, I was nominated as co-captain, which put a lot of responsibility on my shoulders. Trying out for cheerleading allowed me to be confident, loud, and not afraid to speak up. The next important event in my life was when I went on senior retreat, and this was the last hurrah of high school. It was a spiritual awakening retreat, and we learned more about ourselves and our relationship with God. We were all paired up with different groups of people that we've never really talked to before, and the whole objective was the more you put into the situation and just opened up, the more you would get out of it. Retreat allows people to be completely vulnerable and to open up and say whatever they want and feel without any judgments. Retreat allowed me to establish more relationships with people that I've never really talked to before, and also improve my relationship with God. Due to retreat, I am now more understanding, open-minded, and less judgmental. And I've also learned that it is way more important to listen to other people talk rather than just ignoring the situation and talking yourself. A monumental event in my life was coming to college and going to IU. It was such a big accomplishment because going to college has always been a long-term goal for me. It has been a time where I have reflected on who I am and who I want to be. However, Stanford's theory of challenge and support has applied to my first semester of college. This theory reiterates that in order to see growth in someone, you must have a perfect balance between challenge and support. My parents and friends have been there for me no matter what, and they have the strongest support system for me. So that's where I have my support in Stanford's theory. However, my professors challenge me every single day because they know I have the potential to grow and to have a successful future. Having the quintessential balance for challenge and support is helpful to strive in many aspects, especially in college, because your parents won't always be here to support you like they were in high school. With that being said, balancing the two was not easy my first semester, but as second semester is underway, there's a lot of growth still to be made. College is supposed to be the best 4 years of your life. Well, I can't wait to experience them because the rest of my story is still unwritten.